So how are voters feeling? Let's take a look at the CBC poll tracker the day the election was called. And as you can see, the Liberals had a significant lead, but that sure isn't the case today, with the poll tracker showing the Conservatives essentially tied with the Liberals. The man behind the poll tracker is Eric Grenier. He joins us now from Ottawa. Eric, if today's numbers were to hold on September the 20th, what would that mean for the Liberals?
Well, it would mean that the majority government that they were hoping for in this campaign, they would not be getting it. This is not where things were planned to go for the Liberals. They started this campaign with about a 7-point lead. It's now more or less a tie, and we're starting to see more and more polls that actually have the Conservatives ahead. So if this was the results on election night, we'd almost certainly be looking at a minority government. The only question of whether it would be a Liberal or a Conservative one.
And what about the significance of these numbers, and in particular the increase by the Conservatives this early in the campaign?
Yeah, the question is whether the Conservatives are going to be able to maintain this momentum. And now it certainly had changed the narrative, because it isn't just about whether the Liberals are going to get a majority government. It's now an open question about who is going to win this election. For the Conservatives, they've been making significant gains in Ontario, Atlantic Canada, BC. These are key battlegrounds. Will they be able to maintain that, or is this just a case of the Conservatives getting back to their base, and this is where we'll be for the next few weeks?
And when you look at the NDP's support on the poll tracker, what do those numbers tell you?
Well, they're starting out pretty well. They had some momentum going into the beginning of the campaign. They haven't really been able to maintain it, but 20% for the New Democrats is a very good result. And that is a very bad thing for Justin Trudeau and the Liberals. They want that NDP number to come down. And if we continue to see this very close race between the Liberals and the Conservatives, don't be surprised if you hear Justin Trudeau making the argument that progressives need to get behind the Liberals to block the Conservatives. That's an easier argument to make when the race is as close as it looks.
And easy, I think, for people outside of Quebec to maybe underestimate the impact of the Bloc Québécois, but especially in a close race, they could have a big impact.
Absolutely. They still have about 27% support. They could still win 25 to 30 seats, and that's what makes a minority government more likely. They're taking so many seats off the table. But the Liberals do have about a 10-point lead over the Bloc right now in Quebec, and they want to maintain that. There is going to be two French language debates. They were really key for Yves-François Blanchet and the Bloc Québécois in 2019. The Liberals are going to be hoping this time that they'll be able to make some gains in Quebec, because with the way that things are going in the rest of the country, if they can't make gains in Quebec, there's no way they win this election.
Just seconds left, 2 French language debates, 1 English language debate, and we have seen debates can change the way a campaign goes.
Yeah, it changed 2019, saved Jagmeet Singh's campaign, and it put the Bloc back on the map. And the Liberals are going to be hoping that won't happen again this time.
All right, Eric, always great talking to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.